So this is about celebrity worshiping and how it's seen as mental illness. So as you can see how this world already is, we have a whole population focusing on one person and ignoring the problems of the world. This is why the world is already in a chaotic state. You know, we see our environment, how it is. Just the crime rate going up, the rent going up, and people only care about having fun and what they desire and, you know, what's important to them based on their biases and their needs. So it's selfish and not selfless. So we got a whole population focusing on celebrities and, you know, going to their tours and shit. There's nothing wrong with having fun and, you know, and desiring things. But once you put all your energy into that, you turn a blind eye to what's really important as a collective. So you're acting barbaric and stupid. And you're not helping the cause. You know, there's nothing wrong with being inspired by celebrities and going for your goals and passions when it comes to music or acting. And, you know, that's what you should do. But at the same time, you should have a conscious and, you know, a certain type of morality to become aware of these things. And, you know, at least start learning to become aware. Because the world is such in a chaotic state. And, you know, people are complaining about their life and, you know, prices and stuff and what's going on around the world, and they don't do nothing about it. They just sit and watch. And they, you know, especially for religious people, if that's all you do is watch and pray, that's blood on your hands, esoterically speaking. You know, you might not feel like it, but it's gonna eventually catch up to you. That karma is gonna catch up to you. So back then, when I was younger, I used to indulge in these things, you know, as a regular, what I thought was normal. But, you know, I was never heavily invested in celebrities like that. I knew what was right and wrong from the beginning, like as a kid. You know, I was very abstract and dreamlike, and I could see through the illusion. But, you know, over time, as I started eating bullshit, you know, poisoning my body, it's like it debilitated me, you know. But as awake as I am now, I realized how awake I was as a kid in elementary school. My reality was very vivid and abstract. I just didn't know what was really happening at the time, but now I do. But yeah, when it comes to, you know, celebrities and stuff, like this is not something that we should put our attention, our 100% focus on, because we could do better. We could make a difference. I'm not saying get a gun and, you know, and go to the military, or, you know, all I'm saying is become aware on the situation. And, you know, one person makes a difference, because if each person does it, it makes a difference. If people start focusing on the right things, you know, on corruption, on, you know, what's needed, you know, speak on rent prices, food prices, and what's really going on around the world, and what needs to be addressed. You know, y'all got so comfortable with your 9 to 5 that y'all see it as normal. But what about the next generation and the generation after? There isn't gonna be no generations after. Y'all messing it up for the next generation. Y'all not teaching the next generation. Y'all just focused on dumb shit. So the shit that y'all focused on now is what the next generation is gonna be into, and probably even worse. Well, the way I see it, that's how, I don't know. Because, you know, your parents didn't teach you nothing right. Y'all still dumb, period. So it's unmorally justified to put so much focus on one figure. And, you know, well, yeah, as a collective, you can make a difference. You just need to focus on the right things. And, you know, if people start doing that, we could see a difference. We just gotta, you know, go about it the right way and learn how to be more conscious and aware and start helping the cause instead of, you know, being the problem of the cause. But, you know, it's not gonna be something that's gonna happen right away. Things like this take time because, you know, people are selfish and, you know, they don't got time to watch videos like this, but they rather indulge in stupidity. Like, I don't get it. If the whole collective just stop focusing on celebrities and start focusing on themselves and, you know, what's right for them and what's right for society, we could have been in the golden age right now. Y'all wouldn't be living a 9 to 5. And if y'all was living a 9 to 5, y'all pay rate will be much higher. All you have to do is put your focus on the problem and address it. If y'all don't want to pay so much on rent, if y'all only want to pay, let's say $100 a month, y'all can make it happen. Y'all just gotta address it as a collective. Y'all just gotta stop taking bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers gonna keep reincarnating back here. How you think you got here, stupid? Motherfuckers be dumb, I swear to God. How the fuck you got here? Y'all can't even answer that. Like, obviously through your parents, but how did you got here? How did your parents got here? How did your grandparents got here? It's a cycle, a life cycle. You're gonna continue that cycle through your kids or through your grandkids. You're gonna keep reincarnating and experiencing life. You're gonna keep working a 9 to 5. You're gonna keep worshiping celebrities until, you know, things get so chaotic that you'll have no choice but to change. But I'm gonna just leave it at that.